Hey guys, Sade here with Core Fitness. In this workout, I'm going to be showing you how to get stronger, tighter arms from home without using any equipment, no weight, so that you can get those stronger arms without having to go to the gym. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get into the movements. We're going to be doing 4 different exercises that work the entire upper body. Each exercise is 60 seconds and then we repeat it for a second round. Stay until the end because I've got one bonus move, which is my favorite one, and it's the movement that got me strong enough to do lots of push-ups. It will help you too. So let's go ahead and get started in your first movement, which is going to be downward dog to plank. So it's kind of a warm-up, but it's also a strengthener one. You're going to come into position with me, push the hips back, really press the heels down, press the chest towards the thigh, and I'm going to show you really quick how to do this movement before we start. And just come forward into a nice little plank. You'll hold it for a moment with me, and then you'll press back into that downward dog. Okay? Fairly simple, but the plank starts to get a little bit longer hold as we go. So pressing back the heels, coming into position with me, really press the chest to the thighs, feel those heels go down into the ground. Take a big breath in, holding that breath, and we're going to go ahead and exhale, come forward to begin. And then inhale, press back. Now start to slow down your descent, holding that plank for a minute, and then slowly come back as you go. Feeling the shoulders press away from the ears, try not to let the hips drop too much. Really easy breathing here. Okay, this one should hopefully feel okay. Hopefully not dreadful just yet. Pulling back and going forward. Breathing as you go. Nice inhale on the way back. Strong exhale on the way forward. So you're going to do just a few more here. Breathing into it every time. See if you can do 2 more with me. This is 1. And slowly pressing it back. And then this is the second one, and you're going to hold it. Hold it with me, hold it, stay in it. Go ahead and release. Quick shoulder roll. Now, second exercise is going to be wide arms. The elbows are going to pulse out to the sides. Don't worry about going low. It's just about staying in the movement as long as you can. Go ahead and set it up. Let's begin. Small pulses. Now, I'm on my knees. Some of you may be at the point where you're ready to go to the toes and just knock it out here. Go ahead and do that if you'd like. Knees are fine though, just make sure your hips are not back here. You're not chin diving. No chin diving on this one. Breathing as you go. Sometimes these are harder than actual push-ups. I've seen people who can do both struggle on these. Staying in that pulse, breathing into it. Gonna have a little child's pose break once we get into this one, once we finish it off. So work for that with me here if you can. Can you feel it in the shoulders and the arms? I can feel it here. Honestly, it builds up after a little while. So we've got just a few more moments here. You can stay in it until the end. It's nearly there. For 3 more, 2, and 1, release. Press back and breathe. Let the body go. Now we're going to do a similar movement now, but narrow arms for the triceps back here, and elbows are going to go back as you pulse. So line it up. Make sure you're not doing this as you go. You're going to be bringing the body forward, and we'll be going into a slow pulse like so. Ready? Coming into position with me. These are harder, so just be prepared. It's a bit of a shocker sometimes. Holding everything in and begin. Small pulse, up and down. Now we just worked the chest with that other movement you did, with that wide press-up pulse. This is the tricep pulse. So it's the same dynamic, different muscles. It's a lot harder. You can come to the toes if you want, if you're ready to do that, but make sure you are not up here with the bum. Continue to breathe as you go. Every time down is an exhale and an inhale on the way up. Breathing here. And you really don't need weights to train the arms. Honestly, I do very little weights in my upper body training, and it makes you strong just from doing these kind of movements. You will see. Doing them just a few times a week, massive differences within just 1 month. Staying in those pulses. Breathing as you go. We've got a child's pose coming. If you can stay with me for these last 4, last 3, 2, and 1, release. Relax and let the breath go. So we're already coming into your 4th and final movement before we repeat. And this also does a double with working the obliques. So you're gonna bend one knee, raise up the arm, bring it up over here, and then slowly lower the body back down. Intermediate, you'll cross your ankles. Advanced, you'll stack your feet. So I'm gonna be going through all 3 versions. It's only 30 seconds per side for this one because 1 movement, 2 sides. So if you can come into position, make sure the shoulder is above the elbow. Very important for this so you don't strain the shoulders. Raise the hips up, squeeze the abs in, bring the arm overhead, and let's lower down. So it's inhale, lifting, exhale, lowering as you go. Inhale, lifting, exhale, lowering. You can see I'm going through all the versions here to do. You can try all of them or one, your choice. Inhale, lifting, exhale, lowering. Double abs and arms here. Staying in it a little more. Okay, can you do one more with me? Hold it and release. Let's switch to the other side. Same thing, elbow goes right underneath the shoulder, really important here. You're gonna bring your body up with me, bring the arm over, squeeze the belly button in, get everything into position and lower down. It's inhale, lift, exhale, lower as you go. Again, I'm going through those different versions here. Everything is a little bit higher as you go. Breathing, slowing the descent when you lower those hips. Every time a little more. It says, now, can you do just one more with me? Bring it up and hold it here. And release it down. Quick shoulder roll. Now, before we go into the bonus move, which is at the very end there, we are going to repeat everything. We're going to go slightly faster because you know what to expect. We start with that downward dog to plank movement. Press the hips up. And let's begin. Exhale, forward. Inhale, press back. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, pressing back. So this one, it probably feels pretty nice by comparison to the others. So I like to call active recovery. Also, trainers speak for still making you work without making you think you are. Going forward and back. Breathing as you go. Nice and slow. Let's start to slow those planks. So you're gonna come forward with me, hold the plank for a moment. It's the second set, so let's make it a little harder here. And then press back into the downward dog. Again, coming forward. I know the shoulders are tired, but really trying to stay in it. And then pressing back. Okay, so you're gonna come in for this last one with me and hold it. Don't worry, we have a little break in between. And come down. Quick shoulder roll. We have those wide chest pulses. Chest push-up pulse. So, straighten out the shirt here. Wide arms, middle fingers are facing forward. Hips down, not up. Elbows are gonna go to the side. Begin. Small pulse. Remember, you have that option always to come to the toes. Maybe you do a little bit of toes, a little bit of knees. Maybe you just do knees. Let me know in the comments if you did get to the toes, if you tried it, or if maybe that's your goal. Your goal is to one day do these on the toes, which is completely possible if you keep practicing these movements. Breathing, elbows out to the side. That child's pose is coming very soon. If you can stick it out with me a little bit longer here. I feel it too. Shoulders are cramping a little bit. I'm gonna go into the toes. Last couple, just a little bit more. Drop into the knees for a second. Breathing here. Okay, go into our last 5 seconds. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Breathing. It really got me on that last one. We're gonna roll the shoulders and going into your tricep pulse now. Now remember, tricep elbows are gonna go backwards. Set it up. Come into position. Begin. Elbows back. Small pulses as you go. Small pulses. It's a really tiny movement. Maybe you need to take a second and come back and then jump back in. Just don't give up, okay? Really try to stay in it. Maybe you go to the toes with this. It's not easy to get here to the toes. Staying in that pulse. Breathing through every time a little more. You can feel these pulses going. Remember, this is always accessible. Come back if you need to. Staying in the breath. It was like a nice little break for me. Staying in it. Really keep those shoulders rolled back. I know it kills, guys. I can feel it too, honestly. It doesn't matter how many years you do these. They are always effective. Staying in that pulse. Breathing here. Now we're coming into those last 5 seconds. Last 4 seconds. Last 3. Last 2. 1. And release. You see that shake there? If you do everything right, it doesn't matter how strong you are, you will feel it. Rolling the shoulders a little bit. Nice. Now we're going into your side plank. You know what to do, so let's get into it a little bit faster than you did before. I'm going to be going through the different versions. Once again, set it up. Raise the hips up. Arm is going to go over like you're reaching towards the opposite wall. Everything nice and tight. Slowly begin. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Now you'll sometimes see this in ab exercises, which is because you are working the abs. But there's so much shoulder stability that comes into this movement too, which is why it is in your arm workout. Shoulder stability is essential, and the shoulders tend to be the weakest upper body part for most people. Staying in the breath. One more, hold it, stay in it, breathe. And relax, little shoulder roll. Let's switch to the other side. Again, setting it up. Elbow goes above or below that shoulder. Rise up nice and high, squeezing the abs here. Holding it. And lower down. It's inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Staying in the breath. Every time a little higher. Every time a little more. You can hear the breathing here. Okay, we are coming into your last one. You ready? Hold it up. Hold it and breathe. And release, roll the shoulders. Now you have made it with me through all the classic moves of this workout. We're gonna do that bonus move. Now you may not be able to do it. If you can, I wanna know in the comments. You will eventually get there, don't worry. So your chest is gonna come all the way down to the floor. Arms are gonna go underneath the shoulder. We're only gonna do one set of this. You're gonna slowly lift yourself all the way up here, and then you come all the way back down. Now, if you need to cheat a little bit, when you come up, you can press back to child's pose and come back in. If you're super advanced, you can go on the toes and come back up. Okay, we're ready? Only one time do you need to do this. It's your challenger move. Let's see if you can do it. And again, slowly lower, all the way down, release the body, squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes, rise back up. Again, coming all the way down, breathing as you go, and then all the way back up. How fast you go, it doesn't matter. How many breaks you take, it doesn't matter. Now my elbows are going behind me because this is primarily triceps that are working right now. Staying in the breath, slowly down, slowly up. If you want to try on the toes, go ahead. This gets even the strongest people, guys. Slowly down, slowly up. Now this strength that I'm doing right now, this is from just doing home workouts, from doing light weights occasionally. It's not from doing any heavy stuff at the gym. So you can get to this point. Slowly down, slowly up. Let's do one more down. And one more up to finish. Relax and stretch. Today was tough. Guys, make sure that you like this video if you felt the exercises. Let me know which one was the most challenging for you in the comments, and also if you have any questions about any of the movements, you're not sure if you're doing them right. Make sure as well that if you want to work more than just the upper body and you want to do the abs, that you check out the flat stomach workout that I have up now, which will train the abs without any crunches. So guys, I will see you in the next workout. Please subscribe if you like this and you want to see the notifications that you get every single Monday for a new workout. Ciao!